This is the famous hadith of Ammar ibn Yasir, that one day he led them in salah. And فَأَوْجَزْ, he prayed a short salah, and then he left the gathering. Some people complained that you left a very short salah. And he said, even if I have led a short salah, I made a dua in it that the Prophet ﷺ taught me that made up for the length. I didn't need to make it long. As long as I have this dua, then even if it's short, it's good. And this shows us an important neglected sunnah, that when we are in sajda, we should prolong the sajda with dua. After we say Subhan Rabbil A'la, Subhan Rabbil A'la, Subhan Rabbil A'la, we should then make dua from the heart. And any duas are permitted at this time. And our Prophet ﷺ said that increase your duas in your sajda, because you will be the closest to your Lord in sajda, and because your chances of istijaba are higher. When he said this, he was in the end of the masjid, he left. One person ran behind him. He says, "Oh Ammar ibn Yasir, teach me this dua." And because of this one person, we have this dua memorized. So he said, what I said was that Allahumma bi'ilmika al-ghayb. Oh Allah, I ask you by the fact that you know ilm al-ghayb, wa qudratika ala al-khalq. And I ask you by the fact that you have power over your creation. Before we begin what we want, we begin by praising Allah. Before we say, give me, we say, Ya Kareem. Before we say, forgive me, we say, Ya Ghaffar. أحيني ما علمت الحياة خيرا لي وتوفني إذا علمت الوفاة خيرا لي. This is the beginning. First thing that you ask. Oh Allah, grant me life as long as you know life is in my best interest. And cause me to die when you know that death is better for me. What a beautiful dua. The next phrase, وَأَسْأَلُكَ خَشْيَتَكَ فِي الْغَيْبِ وَالْعَلَانِيَةِ. I ask you, O Allah, that you grant me a fear of you when people are looking at me and when I'm all alone. وَكَلِمَةَ الْحَقِّ فِي الرِّضَى وَالْغَضَبِ. And I ask you that I always speak the truth. Whether I'm happy or whether I'm angry, my tongue has to be mustaqim. وَأَسْأَلُكَ الْقَصْدَ فِي الْفَقْرِ وَالْغِنَى. And I ask you, O Allah, al-qasd, moderation. Moderation here, I don't want to be extreme in either giving everything or withholding everything. وَأَسْأَلُكَ نَعِيمًا لَا يَنْفَذْ وَأَسْأَلُكَ قُرَّةَ عَيْنٍ لَا تَنْقَطِعْ. Oh Allah, I ask you blessings that never stop, and a coolness of the eye that will never cease. So continue to bless me, bless me, bless me. And the hadith goes on, وَأَسْأَلُكَ الرِّضَى بَعْدَ الْقَضَى. Beautiful phrase here. I ask you, O Allah, that after your decree comes, you grant me contentment of that decree. We cannot change qadr, but we have to accept that qadr and be content. So this is the next phrase. Few phrases left here. وَأَسْأَلُكَ بَرَدَ الْعَيْشِ بَعْدَ الْمَوْتِ. And O Allah, I ask you for the coolness of living after death. After I die, I want to live a good life. وَأَسْأَلُكَ لَذَّةَ النَّظَرِ إِلَى وَجْهِكَ. And O Allah, I ask you the sweetness of looking at your face. And it is the best blessing of Jannah. وَالشَّوْقَ إِلَى لِقَائِكَ. O Allah, I ask you for the desire to meet you, to be excited to meet you. So, وَالشَّوْقَ إِلَى لِقَائِكَ فِي غَيْرِ ضَرَّاءَ مُضِرَّةٍ وَلَا فِتْنَةٍ مُضِلَّةٍ. And O Allah, allow me to meet you, but I don't want the death to happen in a calamity that is harmful, or in a fitna that is misguiding. In other words, the final phrase of this hadith, Allahumma zayyinna bi zinatil iman waj'alna hudatan muhtadin. Oh Allah, beautify us with the beauty of iman. Clothe me with the clothes of iman. And oh Allah, make me of those who are guided and allow me to guide other people.